Mini Seasons is a new mode in MLB The Show Diamond Dynasty. You play a 28-game regular season and 2 best-of-5 playoff games to try to win a championship. Actually, this mode is secretly a nice way to get some good XP stubs and packs. The basic method may take a little bit of time if you are really playing it a certain way, but I actually found a method after playing it my very first time that could really make this experience quick and easy for you. And if you can complete many seasons of mini seasons, you will get a lot of XP and complete a good amount of those featured programs. So I was asked at first, is mini seasons worth the XP grind? And the beauty of the game right now is that you have a lot of different modes you could play. Go into Conquest to mini seasons, you could play online, and there's a lot of avenues to get XP, and I don't know if one is better or worse than the other. I will say though, there is a mode and experience that is best for you, and if you are someone who likes the mini season structure, this is going to be a great way of getting the most XP packs and stubs out of it as possible. I played on stream the other day on Hall of Fame a good bit, trying to complete the one goal in here, and it was a lot more stressful than it needed to be. I'm a good player, and the CPU was kicking my butt with my gold team. So I would advise not playing on Hall of Fame. Don't make the same mistake that I did. And to get the most value out of the mode, we're gonna wanna complete as many of these goals as possible. And with this method, you can complete every single goal besides the Hall of Fame one, which really isn't worth it. And depending on the other difficulty you play, the All-Star difficulty one, which again is just a bonus. It's not necessary. That 3,000 XP and 2,500 stubs and ball and pack might not be worth it unless you get lucky and get a diamond. You're gambling on that, and you want to do as much as you can to do this efficiently. That slows you down. Don't complete that. So now let's go into the specific method, the team build, the difficulties you should be playing on, and all the things you should be doing to grind out mini seasons as quick as possible. It'll be very stress-free if you do it this way. And even if you are someone who's newer at the game, you could definitely find a lot of success and efficiency in playing this mode like this. So the first step is we need to choose our team properly. We have 2 missions in this program to tally with hitters and pitchers. First of all, with hitters, you need to tally 10 home runs with All-Star Series players. So make sure you complete the Babe Ruth starter program. That's one very solid All-Star card for you. Then in the featured program, there are these gold, legend, and flashback packs. Make sure you choose the all-star hitters if you have not been able to choose them yet. You'll be able to put guys like Jim Edmonds, Jason Castro, and you could really grind this efficiently with multiple all-star hitters. But I did it with 2 hitters, and it really wasn't too bad if you do it the right way. At least having Babe Ruth and 1 or 2 of these all-star hitters will be enough for you. Then there's another goal in the program, 60 strikeouts with legend and flashback cards. So any card that is not a live series card like these guys, you could throw on your team. Make sure you use them in your games as much as possible. There may be points where you're low on energy and you have to go to a live series card or whatever, and that is perfectly okay. Just use legend and flashback cards whenever you can. Tally those 60 strikeouts. It is definitely more than doable, especially when you're on the lower difficulty. Something like John Smoltz here actually was apparently really good on this. And then other than that, just use whoever you want hitter-wise. Maybe use cards that are on your God Squad. Start earning some parallel progress for them. That's the beauty of this mode, getting parallel progress along with this XP. It's really nice. Next, we're going to want to play at a hitter-friendly park. I actually have a custom stadium that I made. It's called Bing Bong Field. You could search if you want to. It's just a 5,000 elevation custom stadium. It's really easy to hit home runs here because the walls are short, the elevation is high, thus making that 10 home run mission easier. However, not everyone is on next gen, and that is okay, so you have to choose the right hitter park for you. Try to play at Coors Field if you have it, Ship It Stadium, even though it's not as high elevation, and Laughing Mountain Park, both minor league stadiums in case you want to give those a go. Should be good hitters parks for you if you don't have custom stadiums. But this helps you get those hits, those home runs, and just even parallel XP for your hitters. So now, when we are starting the mini season from square one, again, make sure you are on a difficult that is easy for you. I play the game a lot. I'm pretty good. I'd recommend if you are good at the game, play on All-Star. If you're someone who's brand new, play on Rookie. Or if you're any sort of hesitant, just play on Rookie difficulty. If you're not going to play on All-Star or above, I would really strongly consider Rookie difficulty just because of how easy it is. It'll make this a very big stress-free experience for you. And what we will do in each game is basically go in, try to score like 2, 3, 4 runs, something like that. just enough runs to make sure you win, and then just bunt out once you have enough runs. Just bunt, get out, speed through the game on the hitting side of things. And we want to make the individual games as quick as possible. So make sure you aren't scoring too many runs and scoring 10 runs when you don't need to. Make sure you do go for those all-star home runs though, and make sure you're still going for those strikeouts with those pitchers. And if you are playing on an easy enough difficulty now, you should be able to get through games quickly, and they should be easy enough where you should be winning every game. Like, I was not even close to losing any game here. It's a cakewalk for me, and I think if you play on like rookie difficulty and you're on a comfortable difficulty, that is perfectly fine. Worst comes to worst, all you have to do is just lower that difficulty and just move on. You could probably give up anywhere's up to, I don't know, 3 games in the season, not on all-star or above if you're going that path, because you still have the postseason. You have 6 games to win there, so you could save those all-star difficulty games for then if you want to. But the goal is to accumulate a total of 20 wins on all-star. So make sure you're mentally keeping track of that goal. And by the way, this is just a note. There is this issue with the game right now where the server isn't 100% counting every win in the mini season as a win. However, I noticed it still counts for that win goal. So if that does happen and you're playing on All-Star, don't be worried. It'll still count for that goal. And that goal is really all that matters. And if you are basically undefeated and you get those 20 wins on All-Star, or if you're just anywhere around 20 wins on whatever difficulty you're on, the beauty of this mode is you don't have to play every game. At the latter part of the season, you could just load into a game, choose your players, and then just quit in the first inning and it'll give you the loss. But the loss isn't a big deal because all that matters is you make the playoffs, and if you're going for this goal to get top 2, which I recommend doing, you stay in the top 2. So if you could be smart with your quits, tactically quit 1 or 2 games here and there, win the other games that you actually play yourself, and then just quit the rest of them at the end of the season, make sure you stay in those top 2 placements in those games you quit. And if for some reason you end up bouncing out or worrying that you are going to lose the top 2 placement, just play an extra game than normal. But if you are efficient and you win all of those 20 games to start, then you could most likely get away with quitting every single bit of the last 8 games, finishing the season 20-8, and definitely finishing in that top 2. Maybe some fluke things will happen, but this is the thing that saves time. If you win your games, then you don't have to worry about playing all of them. You could skip them. Then you enter the postseason with all of the regular season goals complete. You hit your home runs, you got your strikeouts, finish your 2nd place, and now all you need to do is win. So if you played all on All-Star and you got all those out of the way, then you could just play on rookie or veteran difficulty because there's no benefit to playing on All-Star at this point, and just win the postseason. If you aren't playing on All-Star at all, play on whatever difficulty you want still, and just win the postseason. Make sure you are on an easy enough difficulty to finish that. If you did skip a couple games in the season on All-Star, went back to veteran or something for a game or 2, then play like 1 or 2 games on All-Star. Play this easily. Make sure you win because that is where the real rewards come in. You get the stubs and XP for winning. Then also you get some subs for getting to the semifinals. You get stubs and XP for finishing the top 4, getting your 20 hits, strikeouts, and hit home runs with those all-star players. You will get this done easy by playing through the season, and you see why we are going for these. We're completing every goal besides 1 or 2 of them, really maximizing on our XP while also saving time. That is the goal of this, making it an easy, fast grind. And you could do this over and over again. These goals are repeatable besides the mystery mission. You could do these over and over and over again. It is very easy, stress-free, get some parallel XP, and you get a good amount of stubs and XP out of it. I think it's a very good way to go about grinding this game if Conquest isn't your shtick or you don't want to play online. A good way to play for the offline grinders out there. Let me know in the comments how long this took you to do on your own. Let me know what you think. Is there anything that you learned to improve upon this method? Do you like doing this, or are you just gonna avoid playing mini seasons, stick to Conquest and other modes? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments, but I appreciate you all watching. I actually have another video on the Face the Franchise program and all of the ways in general to complete that. Make sure you check out that video up here in case you have not watched it already. That is gonna be it. I appreciate you all watching. I will see you all again on another video later today. Deuces.